All right, let's try this again. I'm really hoping third time's the charm. If you're watching this on the replay, this has been a very tough going live situation here, trying to get this thing to work. Oh my gosh, what a pain in my tush. Oh my goodness. Hi everybody. Welcome to the What's Up in Makeup chat. I hope. Because hopefully it says decides to stick around this time. And I'm holding it because it's not at the right angle. Hold on a minute. Let me pop. Sorry guys. I know this is a weird start to chat and I apologize. I wish that YouTube was better at chat. But YouTube is not very good at chat. So, you know. Okay, let me see if I can. This is terrible! I love you people on the replay. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to fix this. I swear I'm trying. This sucks. Okay. Is that going to work? Is that good enough? Because I can't get it to be any better. Oh, I hate this. I hate that I have no control. I have no control. Welcome to the What's Been Makeup chat. I know this angle sucks. I apologize. AJ's like, please don't apologize. YouTube owes us all a bite lipstick for making us wait and giving you a headache. This is crazy. Okay. So anyway, welcome to the What's Up in Makeup chat. I'm hoping that this now works. And thank you to those of you who were able to stick with me. If you weren't able, I completely understand. It's been like 30 minutes me trying to figure this out. I thought I was live streaming for 10 full minutes. I thought I was. And I was talking to you and I decluttered and I swatched and, you know. But it looks like we're working now. Lila, do you want to come get my computer now? Okay. I told her she could use my computer because I'm using my daughter's iPad now. So, you can go ahead and take that. The charger is in my bedroom if you want it.
Does it have a lot of charge?
It does have a lot of charge, but just want to let you know.
Okay.
All right. Oh my goodness, you didn't see anything but we see now. There you go. So it's all worked out now. Let's start some decluttering. So before we do this, let's talk about how we're going to do this, what is happening. So in the past weeks, we've been decluttering a lot of cream products. These are powder products. They are much easier to declutter because, not much easier to declutter. They are much easier to pass along to other people. So these are going to be most likely either kept by me or passed along. I do have some cream products that are going to be, oh, you need me to log in. Come in. Hold on a minute. There you go, baby. Okay, so let me say the chat. Sorry, guys. It seems to be working now. Follow the link that Tabitha posted, please. Or just go to my channel and it should be there. Okay. All right, I'm closing that out. Closing this out. Stop broadcast. Don't save. Closing this out so there's no video of my daughter playing on my computer. And there you go. All right. See you later, kiddo.
Bye.
Okay. So we're good. I'm very, very not happy about decluttering my highlights specifically because I love my highlights. But to a point, I don't need some of this stuff. I don't need it. But anyway, I did say, I was mentioned before, sorry, I'm like so off today. I'm so off. The cream products, I may have to throw some of those away because they're old, but a lot of this is actually going to get passed on to people I know. I just brought a bunch of stuff over to my mom's to give to my grandmother. I'm going to be seeing my my sister-in-law very soon, so a lot of that is going to be going to her. So, all right. Hello to the collective brain of Makeup Awesomeness. Because of the way we're doing chat, I can't read your names because I can't, like... Actually, I can scroll back. I can. So I'm just going to say, oh, I can't scroll back that far, but Catherine Downing's here reading, Mom, Jennifer, Cherish, Stephanie, R.A., Kayla, Amber, Erica, Julie, Betty Ann is here. Hopefully you're well, Betty Ann. Latina, Miss Latina, I love you. Geraldine's here and Janae is here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and scroll back up. I think I saw Sheila, too, before I scrolled back up. All right, so let's get into the decluttering because y'all have waited long enough. Becca. Jaclyn Hill. I'm keeping this. there's no way I'm decluttering this, because number one, as sentimental reasons, I'm keeping it because I got this on at one of my meetups, I believe Kansas City, and I was standing there with Sarah, and the guy swatched it at Sephora, and we both fell in love, and I think she bought one and I bought one too. Hi Julie. And I love this. I really like the Jaclyn Hill Becca highlight palette. I know that they had their little tiff, I believe, between Becca and Jaclyn Hill, but they did a really nice palette together, and I do really like this. I like actually mixing a lot of these together. That was the guy from Sephora showed us how to mix them together, and it was really nice, very fun. Becca highlights don't last super long on me, but I'm definitely keeping this. If you watch the news today, Prosecco Pop, they're going to be doing that. Well, not going to be, but it looks like they're going to be doing it in many different forms, and they're bringing it back. That's the one that was next to Champagne Pop. It's like a champagne-y kind of color. It's very pretty. All right, so You Glow Girl. One thing I wanted to show you that I discovered as I was swatching this. Hold on, where'd it go? Okay. So I put these next to each other. These right here. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Fine Gold Pigment number 3. A lot of people didn't like this, but I really liked it a lot. It's very bold and bright. And then the You Glow Girl. This is not in stock. It was very expensive. You can see the difference in the amount of product. The JCat Beauty is a very inexpensive brand. I want to say this is like either $6 or $10. And if you look at them next to each other, they're not dupes, but you can get a similar effect. This one's definitely powderier, where this one is a little bit more like shiny, almost wet looking. But you can see they're kind of similar. I mean, this one's got, the Pat McGrath has a lot more gold in it. But, I mean, it looks like, wait, Jen, those aren't even close to being the same. But they really are. This one's just lighter. But if you can get a similar effect is my point, even though this one is definitely more complex. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of neat because this one has a little bit of gold in it, and I don't know. I guess they're not dupes, but I don't know. They looked like it a minute ago, so it might be hard to tell the difference on the cheeks. Exactly, Alexandra. That's what I'm trying to say. JCat I'm not sure they sell it in Ulta stores, but I'm pretty sure they sell it online, and then they have it on their website. And my hair looks like doo-doo as usual. Yeah, whatever. So I'm keeping both of these, by the way. This is relatively new for me, and I really love this. Chair says, can you show an overview of the container that holds the products you go through? So I can't really because it's all kind of all over the place. I mean, like, well, I don't have a container. I have this table. Can you guys see that? So I can't really lift that up and show you. If I could, I would, but I can't. Pat McGrath Nude Highlight Friday. Really? That's kind of cool. Nude highlight? It's interesting. Jamie says Champagne Pop is the only highlighter that I own. I got it as a gift. It's the only highlighter. You don't need anything else. What else you need? You know what I mean? This is one I'm going to pass along. This I actually really like. This is a bronzer by Mellow, and it just says bronze, and it says face blush. I got this in a subscription box. It's very nice. I don't use it. So this is going to be passed on. All right, I got these. This is by a brand called Note. I got this at Generation Beauty. And I'm probably actually going to pass this on because it's a little deep for me. And I don't think I'm going to reach for it, honestly. It's okay. It's a nice bronzy highlight, but it's very deep. The stuff from Note, I believe I'm not sure where in the Middle East they're from. Can't remember where in the Middle East, and I don't want to say it wrong, but I believe that a lot of their products seem to be really good for medium to deeper skin tones. So I'm going to pass this on to my neighbor who's of a deeper skin tone. This is another one that I'm definitely going to pass on. This is insanely pigmented. This is the Sun Tones Bronzer by Coastal Scents. Watch the pigmentation on this. It's like mud. One thing about cheek products is you really don't want a pigmentation like that. Like, this is a nice eyeshadow pigmentation, but you really don't want this for bronzer because it's going to be too much. You're going to give yourself clown face, just ridiculously too much brown. So this might be nice for people that have a deeper skin tone, but this is not going to be for me. It's way too pigmented, too dark. And it's very difficult to put on lightly. You can fluff it on with like a powder brush, but it's just a pain in the butt, and I don't need it, so I'm going to pass that along. These are ones I'm actually going to throw away. Skin Fetish. Yes, there we go, Jillian. You got it. It is hard to blend on lighter skin tone. And Coastal Scents stuff that I've gotten like that are all like that. Like, I love the Coastal Scents eyeshadows, but I don't like their cheek products. Yeah, Alexandra says pigmented cheek products are hard to work with. They definitely are. I got this as a holiday set, I think 2 years ago. These are the Becca highlights. I got it on sale like after the holidays, and these are gross and old, so I'm gonna get rid of these. This one I did not like at all. This one is in champagne gold. It's just really yellow and weird. And then there was opal and pearl. Pearl was a little too white in the cream form. It didn't really blend very nicely. I did like this one though, the one that was in opal, but I'm gonna have to throw those away because they're really old. And they have doe foot applicators, so bacteria has been introduced into the product, and no, chorea. This is one I'm definitely, ooh, sorry for the shaking. I'm on an iPad, so it's not as stable. Oh, Catherine, I hope that you love the ColourPop stuff that you got. Daniela, hello to you. And Betty Ann, hello Betty Ann. Mimi loves Coastal Scents. I like Coastal Scents eyeshadows. I don't really like their cheek products. I like their face primer and I like their eye primer. Okay, so this right here, Gilded Honey by Laura Geller. If you can ever find these on sale, or like they just came out with a palette, I don't know about the price per gram on that, but these products, the swirly ones, are fabulous. Gilded Honey is very famous for being amazing. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna run out of room real quick. But it's just really, really pretty. And it blends out, so if you're really, really light, you may not like this one because it is kind of bronzy looking. But if you're my skin tone to darker, you'll probably really, really love this. Nicole says she loves her Gilded Honey. I think she's lighter than me. So, but really, really good. What was that? Oh man, hype product alert, Alexandra said. It is hyped, but I think it's hyped for a good reason. It's a great highlighter. So, Anna says Hourglass Bronzer is one of my favorites. I've never tried an Hourglass Bronzer. Oh, by the way, just a little disclaimer. I've been getting some flack lately for not wearing makeup during the live chats. Just very quickly, I usually stay up on Saturday nights. At the very earliest, I go to bed at 1. At the very latest, about 4:30 in the morning. So, you know, I don't want to wake up like half an hour early or an hour early to do my makeup, and then I usually go to the gym after this, so then I just have to wash it all off, and it's just not worth it to me. So it's kind of like, if you're offended that I'm not wearing makeup, if you think I'm being unprofessional by not wearing makeup, then I'm sorry, and I apologize that you're offended and upset, but I'm not going to change that because it's not convenient for me, and I don't think that most of my subscribers care. But if you do care, I completely understand, and feel free to either skip my chats, or if you want to unsubscribe, I understand, but I can't, that's not something I'm probably going to change, so I apologize if that bothers you. There's lots of things to be bothered about in this world, and I'm sorry if that's a thing for you. So, but anyway, enough about that. There have been quite a few comments about that recently, and it's like, come on. I usually delete. You know what? I don't delete those. Those are still around, but some of the ones I delete because they're mean. But anyway, Lots of Highlighter by Benefit. Let's go back into that. This is a sample size. I think this one's still good. It doesn't smell. Yeah, it does smell a little funky. I think this might be old. I think I'm going to have to get rid of this. And Benefit just sent me a full size of this, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that one in the trash because I think it's old. This Sunbeam. It doesn't smell bad. I don't really use it though, but I'm going to keep it because I'm working on a Benefit brand review, so I'm going to keep that one just for a little while, but I don't use it a whole lot, to be honest. Brianna says, Jen, I'm not wearing makeup. Right with you. You look beautiful without makeup. And I feel like we should feel confident in our own skin without makeup, you know? Like, I think that's a good thing to be okay not wearing makeup sometimes. But some people say, you know, because I have a beauty channel, I really should be wearing makeup in every single video. And I understand that logic. I really do. But it's just not functional for me as a human being. So, and if I thought a lot of people cared, then I would probably change it. But I don't think a lot of people care. If I'm wrong, definitely let me know I'm wrong, and I will try to change it, but I really don't think most people care. So, but anyway, yeah. All right, another thing that's really, really old that I actually really loved and got buried is this Buxom Venus Divine Goddess Luminizer. I don't think that's even available anymore, but I did really like this. Unfortunately, it's super old, so I'm going to have to get rid of that. Makes me sad. Another thing I'm going to be passing on. Sarah, hi Sarah. Sarah, I was just talking about you. Were you here a minute ago when I was talking about the Becca palette? I was just talking about you. Anna says, don't care, hashtag not bothered. I'm with you, girlfriend. This is the Shimmer Bronzing Powder by Model Co. This is another thing that I just don't use. I don't reach for. It's very, very dark, so I'm going to get rid of this. Hi, Kitty. So many people in here can't keep up. I'm sorry. So I'm going to get rid of that. This one's tough. I think I'm going to keep this one. The Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. It's been a while since I've used this. I was going to do a full review on this, and I don't think I ever did when this first came out. I think I'm going to keep this for duping purposes and stuff. I think I'm going to keep this. So, Kaylee says, why am I still so afraid of bronzer? You just have to get one that's very light, and you'll be fine. So, Beauty in the Blog says, please do a Project Pan or Pan That Palette. I actually don't do those. I don't do Project Pan. I don't do Pan That Palette because I have, as a reviewer, I have way too much product that I need to be trying for review. And if I did one of those, then I wouldn't be able to do my job functionally as a reviewer. So I cannot do those. But if there's ever a time where I can, for any reason, I will. But it's just not something I can do as a full-time reviewer. I don't know how people that do YouTube videos. I don't know how they do them and still review things. Because in order to do that, you have to constantly be working with that one palette. And that's not something I can do. I have to constantly be trying new things to review. So, so sorry, I can't do those. Do I ever do empties? Lizzie wants to know. I used to. But I don't empty things a whole lot. And most of the stuff that I empty, it's like skincare, hair care stuff, and that stuff doesn't do too well on my channel. So, I've seen Hula Light. Ruth wanted to know about Hula Light. I have not purchased it. Sarah says, I missed it. To be honest, I don't reach for my Becca highlight palette much, but I always keep it as a memento of our meetup. Oh, see, I'm keeping mine too for similar reasons. And also, I do really like it, even though, again, I don't reach for it that much either, but I'm definitely not getting rid of it. All right, this Hourglass palette, I'm definitely keeping. I really like this for a nice, subtle palette. It's very nice for people with textured skin. It's very nice for people that are getting a little older, getting a little bit of something going on, or if you have acne scarring, things like that. This is a great highlight palette because it's very subtle. It's not a from space highlighter. These Hourglass powders are wonderful for that. So a definite yes, keeping that. I need to move a little faster here. All right, I've got a couple of ColourPop. I've got quite a few. Some of them are further away that I can't reach. But these are two, this one I think is a highlighter. This is in the shade Wisp. This is a dupe for Becca's Opal. I don't think I'm going to keep this. I think I'm going to pass this along. Well, you know what? I'm going to keep it for duping purposes. But I think I'm going to put my... Oh, no. My daughter's friend was trying to FaceTime her, so that's why it cut out for a second. But I think I'm going to keep this for duping purposes, but I'm probably just going to shove it at the back of my drawer because I honestly don't use Wisp that often. I don't know. Did you guys see me while my sound is almost gone? Okay. All right, we're good. Okay. But anyway, Wisp is very, very nice. If you want a dupe for Becca's Opal, Wisp is great. It's wonderful. Sound went lower. Okay, can you hear me though? Hopefully you can hear me okay. But I am gonna keep that. Carry On is a bronzer. I don't really use this. It's a little bit orangey. Hold on, you're slipping. You can see in here. Okay, good. I do not have ColourPop Parasol. I wish I did. I don't. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pass this on. Carry On. Carry on, my wayward son, to someone else's collection. All right, that was really bad, by the way. I admit that. These are Artist Couture highlighters. Why am I tilting here? Let's see if I can fix it. Sorry, bro. This is not my usual setup. Okay, these are by Mac Daddy. These are very, very, very glowy, sparkly highlighters. These are like you can barely hear me. What is going on? Where's the speaker on this thing? Sorry, I know you're looking at my ceiling. Yeah, the speaker's over on the side. You should be able to hear me. Supernatural all the way. I know I watch too much Supernatural. I do. Loud and clear here in Canada. Okay, I don't know what's going on. My favorite highlighter, Brianna, I don't have a favorite. There's too many that I like. I have a bunch of favorites, to be honest with you. But these Artist Couture ones, these are, they're very sparkly. They remind me of something I would have worn in college when I was going to the club. They're like that kind of highlighters. They're very nice. Lasting power is good, but there's you can see there on the cap kind of what we're dealing with here. I think I am going to keep these because they are fun to play with and you know what? Am I ever going to use these things? That's the question. I'm going to pass them on because I think that someone else would use them more than I would, even though I do really like them. They're very, very nice. How do you apply those? I just use a fan brush and just gently just brush them on with a fan brush because they are really, really pigmented. I'm going to pass them on because I know I'm not going to use them, and I think that they could have a better home with someone else. Oh, that breaks my heart because I do really like those. This is one I'm going to throw away. This is old. This is a Cella Ivory Lace highlighter pencil. I used it, I think, for like brightening under eyes and stuff, but it's old. It's really old. This one here, this I got in a subscription box. This is So Susan Statement Skin Highlighting Crayon. I think I used this like twice. I think I'm going to try to pass that on. Oh, Carla's here. Hey, Carla. We need to come over and you can go through this stuff and see some stuff that you want. And I know, Michelle, I'm going to pass some stuff to you too. But Carla, you can come over my house. Carla's she doesn't live that far from me. I know her, Carla, from outside YouTube. So, Carla, we'll make a date. All right, but anyway, I'm going to pass this on to somebody. I'm going to see if anybody wants this. I have touched this to my skin, but we can probably wipe it off and be okay. I have some stuff you might want. All right, this is very, 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 very old. This is an old mini Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I bet this is 4 years old. It's very, very old. Nicole says she can hear me. Yay. It still smells really good. But I have Chocolate Soleil in a bunch of different forms, so I don't need this. And because it's so old, I'm going to throw it away. It's really old. Okay, Hoola bronzer, definitely. Yesenia says she needs to move closer. Oh, Yesenia, we'll chat. This is a Hoola bronzer by Benefit. I really like Hoola bronzer. I am going to keep this. It is old, but I am going to keep it. It's a powder product, and I'm going to take the risk and keep that, even though it's old. Bahama Mama by, yes, Carla. Bahama Mama by The Balm. This is not super old. I do really like this. I like that it's a little bit cooler toned. I love this bronzer. This is probably one of my favorite bronzers. It's very, very, very nice. I need some coffee. Need some coffee. All right. Aspen says, I like Bahama Mama. It's cooler too. Yes. And Katie's like, I need some coffee. Get some, girlfriend. Ruth, OMG, me too. All right, this is Becca's Champagne Pop in full size. And I think I might pass this on because I have Champagne Pop in this. I got this before I got this. And I don't need two. There's no reason to have two. They're exactly the same. Alexandra says, spray with alcohol and you'll be good with the older ones. Yes, overall. I don't think that things can be 100% sanitized, but I think you can get close enough. You can get close enough. At least for somebody that you know. So I think I'm going to pass along this Champagne Pop. Since I do have it in here, there's no point in having both. All right, e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. highlighter palette. Definitely keeping this. I really, really like it a lot. Gloria says she loves her Jacqueline palette. Nice. Kate says she loves my shirt. Thank you. I don't know where I got it from. It says, love one another. But I'm keeping my e.l.f. highlight palette. I love that thing. Another thing I'm definitely keeping is the e.l.f. contour palette. This thing's amazing. If you don't own this, you must own this. You must have this in your life. If you are, especially if you are of my skin tone, because I don't know of other people's skin tones, but this is amazing. Carla says she's calling Champagne Pop. All right, Carla, I'll save it for you. So this here is an amazing contour palette. It's $6 on e.l.f.'s website. So worth it. This contour shade is money, straight up money. You need this in your life if you don't own this. And you want to try a contour palette. It's an exact dupe for It's Buried, but I have it, the Smashbox one. This one doesn't last on my skin quite as long as the Smashbox one, but the shades, these 3 shades, are exact dupes. So definitely get this in your life if you want a good contour palette and you don't have money that you want to spend on a more expensive one. This one will do just fine for you. I don't know about other skin tones, but I can tell you for my skin tone, I really love it. Alicia says she loves her e.l.f. contour palette, and from her picture, she looks to be of a deeper skin tone. So there you go. Thank you, Alicia, for chiming in on that, because I don't know. All right. Here's a NYX Beach Babe. That's pretty. Have I ever used it? Probably not. It looks like I've used it. Let me swatch it. It's very glittery. I'm not going to use that. It's very pretty, but I'm not going to use it. I know I'm not going to use it. All right, these are ones that when I thought I was live, I talked about these when I thought I was live. This is a brand new Day Glow number 2 Strobe Light Highlighter by Milani. I'm trying this out. I really like it a lot. It's very nice. But I haven't tested it for wear time yet, so I'm going to go ahead and hold on to that. What is that? I missed that. Geraldine says, I want to try the e.l.f. or Milk Under Eye Cooling Balm Stick things. Those will help. Okay, it's not highlight related, but I do have the cooling one. I haven't tried it yet. I have a little mini one. Ofra. This is the Dupe That highlighter. I like this. I don't love this, but I like it. I am going to keep it because I feel like it's important to have Ofra in my collection because I like Ofra, and I feel like it's good for like duping purposes. So I'm going to keep this, even though I didn't think it was fabulous, to be honest with you. I like some Ofra highlighters better than others. This was one I didn't like a ton, but you know, I feel like I should have you do you in my life. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that. Sorry, I'm trying to get you guys, make sure you're straight. Okay, this is something I'm actually going to throw away. It's a cream product. It's horrible. I wouldn't even pass this on to anybody. This is the NYX Cream Highlight and Contour Palette. What happens is it dries out on the top layer and you have to break through the film every single time, and I don't like it at all. Beth says she has the Ofra Stripes and love it. Yes, that is a good one. The Ofra Stripes are fabulous. But yeah, this is a pretty terrible product. I don't enjoy that at all. I'm going to throw that in the trash. All right, this is very old. This is an IT Cosmetics Hello Light Cream Illuminator. And this one kind of had the same problem in that you have to... Hi, Kate Kim. I notice you. I notice you. I'm noticing right now. You're right there. I'm going to look into your soul for a minute. Okay, there we go. But anyway, this is just, it's old and it's like dried up. So I'm going to get rid of that. It's old. All right. I do love my Kevin Aquania saying, yeah, that's common, baby. All right, this one, Fiona Styles. I really like this when I got it. It's a very subtle highlight. I think I'm going to keep this because I don't feel like I've tried this quite enough. I did do a review on it right after I got it because the brand needed it really quickly. But then this got buried in my drawer and I haven't given it enough love. This might get decluttered eventually, but I remember really, really liking this. If I remember right. Oh, I hope I remember right. It's been months and I've tried a lot since then. But I am going to keep this for now. I love the packaging. The packaging is great. So I am going to keep that. This is something I got recently in my... you guys are tilting again. Come back. Adeline says she loves her Fiona Styles face and eye palette. Yeah, I'm keeping that. I remember that I liked it. So Barbara made it. Yay! Hi Barbara. I wasn't sure if you were gonna make it today. This I got in. I got in my lucky bag this year. This is the Film Star Bronze and Glow by Charlotte Tilbury. I did not like this at all because it's so subtle. It's very easy to blend out to nothing, and I really don't like this. I'm going to go ahead and try to pass it on. It is pretty much brand new. It's a very expensive product, and I would love to give this a good home to someone that would use this. So I'm going to go ahead and put that over to the side. All right. IT Cosmetics Radiance Ombre Bronzer. This is a bronzer that I love that got buried. I don't know what happened. It got buried and I stopped using it, but it's really nice. It's getting kind of old, so I need to get into using this. It looks like I dug into it because this side was supposed to be ombre, so this side didn't have glitter and then this side does, and then it's kind of a little bit of glitter in the middle, but I really like this a lot. It is lame about the Charlotte Tilbury. So yeah, it's gigantic. It's like bigger than half my face. So I'm definitely going to be keeping that. I really like that a lot. And it's old. I wouldn't pass it along. I would either throw it away or I would keep it. All right, this, I'm not sure how old this is. I know I got this in a subscription box. Model Co. Highlighting Trio, Champagne Peach, Bellini, and Bronze. Looks like I've barely used this. Doesn't smell funky. I'm going to try to pass this along. I don't think this is super old. I'll have to look back at my videos and see when this was in, or Google it and find out when this was in a subscription box. Not very old, Yesenia says, so I'm going to go ahead and pass that along. All right. Ofra's Bliss eyeshadow. I got this eyeshadow or highlighter. I got this in a subscription box as well. And I remember really, really liking this a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and put this into my Z palette that I got in BoxyCharm. And I'm going to keep that because it's very, very nice. Okay, this is one that I should have gone with my gut when I bought this and returned it. This is Sin by Urban Decay. It's an 8-hour highlighter, and it's very, very nice, but it's pretty much Mary Luminizer. It's pretty much the same thing. Boots and Lace says, Jen, do you want to trade something for the Lucky Bag Film Star Bronze and Glow? I really don't want to mess with trading things, but I appreciate you. I really just don't want to mess with it. I've had such bad experiences with trying to trade things with people. Like, it's that kind of, ugh, you know, but I'm sorry. I feel bad. But yeah, this is a really nice highlight. It's gorgeous. Who's calling who an idiot? Who's joking? Am I blocking somebody? Why? I don't like people calling people idiots. I'm gonna block you. I don't like idiot. I don't like people calling people idiots. That's not nice. Somebody's joking. I don't know. I missed it. But anyway. So these I really, really like, but it's pretty much Mary Luminizer. You already blocked her. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. But that just like made my stomach kind of little. Maybe I should keep it. It's pretty much Mary Luminizer though. Okay, and Pancake says keep it. I'm keeping it. Okay. Everybody's gonna keep it. Has been said to pass it. Oh, Cheyenne says keep it. All right, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. All right, this is something I'm going to pass. These I got in BoxyCharms. These are the vintage by Jessica Liebeskind. I have this one and then the one from the last subscription box. I know I'm never going to reach for this, so I'm going to pass that. So it was nice, but I'm never going to reach for it. This is another thing that's really old, but I'm going to try to pass this. These are My Couture highlighting strips. And what you do is you tear off a piece and you use that as your highlighter. And these are so neat. And I used a few of them and I've really enjoyed them, but I think I'm done with experiencing these. So I'm going to pass these along. They are fun though. They are fun. All right, this is the Coastal Scents Eclipse palette. I think I got this in a subscription box as well. I've used this like 2 times. Like I mean, my finger's been in here a couple of times, but like this is, I mean, some of them haven't even been touched. So I'm definitely going to be passing that along. All right. I need to move this desk a little closer. Coming closer, coming closer. Don't fall, please. Don't fall, don't fall. Oh. All right, we're 32 minutes in and I'm not halfway in. All right, Laura Mercier. This is really old. This is from before I even started my channel. This is the Face Illuminator by Laura Mercier. My husband bought this for me before I even started my YouTube channel. It smells awful. For a powder product to smell like that, it's not good. It's not good. All right, here's another O for highlighter, You Glow Girl. This is a different one. This one, what is happening here? It says You Glow Girl. Oh, this is You Do You. So this is You Do You, and this is You Glow Girl. And I'm going to keep both of those. And I did purchase those. Those were not sent to me. I think. Wait. Maybe they were. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Did I buy those? I think I bought those. I'm pretty sure I bought those. All right. Another e.l.f. palette. This is the bronzer palette. This one I am going to pass along. I don't use this. Pass that along. It's like brand new. I don't use it. Cargo Swimmables bronzer. This, if I remember right, I really like this, but I haven't used it in forever. I am going to keep this one. I really, really like it. Can you swatch the 2 Ofras? Yes, I can. But I do really like this bronzer. I'm going to keep this. This is the Cargo Swimmables bronzer. This stuff lasts forever on the skin. All right, so this is You Glow Girl. Make sure my hands are clean. I don't have my towel here. All right, so this one right here. Boom, 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 boom. And then this one is You Do You. They're really pretty. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. This is one that's actually very nice. This is I think this is J-Cat Beauty Golden Soleil Baked Bronzer, but it's more of a highlight. But I honestly don't reach for it, so I'm probably going to pass that on, even though it's very nice. It's called Coconut Island is the name of the shade. I do like it, but I'm going to pass that on. I'm never going to use it. This is one that I want to use, but I don't. This is the Cougar Diamond Kiss, another subscription box thing, but it's messy and I know I'm not going to reach for it. It's actually not super bold, which I really, really like. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one, even though it definitely has a good place in somebody's collection, just not mine anymore. Good morning, I Heart Coupons and Makeup. Uh-oh, are there people being mean? Why do people have to be? Don't be mean. Let's not be mean. Let's have fun. Look, love one another. Let's be nice. If you're going to be mean, then go somewhere else, because this is a place to be nice to people. Troll whacked, Michelle says. All right, Kevin Aquan, Celestial Skin Liquid Highlighter. This is from Mystery Debbie. Mystery Debbie sent me this and a couple of other products after my So Schwa review video. And I haven't been able to find Mystery Debbie. So Mystery Debbie, wherever you are, thank you for this, because I really, really love it a lot. It's very, very nice. It's a liquid highlighter, and it's very rare that I enjoy a liquid highlighter as much as I enjoy this one. It's pretty fabulous. So thank you, Mystery Debbie, wherever you are. This one here is Lunch Money by ColourPop. This is an exact dupe for Mary Luminizer. So if you're looking for a dupe for Mary Luminizer, it's wonderful. Oh, swatch. Who is that? Gloria wants me to swatch. I will swatch. This is the Kevin Aquan. Try to just get the tiniest little bit. The only thing I don't like about this is the way that the pump is. There's no way to like really shut it off. See how it's like nice and subtle? It's really pretty. Gives like a nice little glow. And you can mix that in with foundation too, to give your whole face like a little glow. It's subtle enough for that, so that's very nice. But I am going to keep Lunch Money. Lunch Money's fabulous. So if you like Mary Lou and you want something that's the exact same thing, Lunch Money. Lunch Money and Wisp. Those are your dupey shades from ColourPop. This is something I'm going to get rid of. This is the City Color Sun-Kissed Trio. I did use this. I do enjoy this, but I'm never going to reach for it. It's gigantic. It takes up too much room. This is going to last an entire lifetime for someone, and I want someone else to have it and enjoy it. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that, even though it is very nice. This is one I'm definitely keeping. This is the NYX Love Contours All Palette. This is pretty new. I got this at Generation Beauty, I believe, in San Francisco. It's pretty new. It's very, very nice. My moderators rock, don't they, Jody? They know what they're doing. They're good. They're good. But yeah, this is a fantastic eyeshadow and contour palette. So I'm definitely keeping this. It's huge. It's wonderful. Okay. Getting down here. All right. This, speaking of Carla, hopefully Carla's still here. Carla picked this up for me. It was so nice of her. Wet n Wild Highlighting Gold Bar. This thing is fabulous. Hi, Terry Lee. Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh, by the way, I realized those Wet n Wild lipsticks from last week were from Michelle, not from Terry Lee. So, Michelle, I want to let you know that I passed them to my grandmother and my mother yesterday, and they were very excited and happy, so thank you. They did go to a very good home. So, I appreciate you. Carla says we need to do a meetup. We just need to come over to my house and hang out. Bring your little girl over. We'll all hang out. But anyway, Carla got this for me when she saw it, and I really appreciate it a lot. It's actually got a little mirror in here, which is super cute. I don't know why Wet n Wild did these so limited edition. I hope that they bring these back. Megan, hey Megan. Megan says your mods and admins are great, Jen. But I think I'm biased. I know Megan's one of the admins on the Facebook group. So the admins, I don't know why you're not a moderator on here. No idea. Oh, another one of these Artist Coutures. There are 4 of them in the set that I bought. So that one's going to go to a good home. All right. We need more coffee. All right. We're about half done. And we got 40 minutes in. I got to hurry up. Okay, this is something that's going to get passed on. This is the Beauty Crop Lightning Crew. I got this in a subscription box. I don't ever use it, but it's very nice. I'm going to pass it on. This is something, unfortunately, that has to go into the trash because I dropped it when I was setting up today. This is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter Powder in Peach Lights. It was just okay for me. It's kind of powdery, to be completely honest. I'm not the biggest fan of the Makeup Revolution highlighters. I think I have another one as well, but it looks kind of powdery on the skin, and I didn't really like the way that it looks. So unfortunately, this has to go in the trash because it's just, there's no way to store it without it making a huge mess. So I'm going to get rid of that. We're going to see if I'm missing anything. Why is it going in the trash? Because it can't be stored without making a huge mess. Maybe I could put it, I don't even want to put it in my pass along box because it's going to make a mess all over that stuff. So, I mean, if you got any ideas of how I can keep it without it making a huge mess, I'm definitely open to listening. What's the strongest highlighter you've ever tried? Probably the Pat McGrath or this one. The Kat Von, well, these are more the weirdest. Strong. You know what, honestly, the Artist Couture ones are really bold. Really, really bold. I mean, I think you can only get so much shine. I mean, the Becca ones are even really, really bold. So, sandwich bag. But then it's still going to get beat up. You know what I mean? Like, it's still going to get knocked against and all the powder's going to go into the sandwich bag. You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh, V's here from V Dreamcatcher. Definitely make sure you check out her channel. She was in my shout-out video not that long ago. I didn't realize V was here. Hi, V. NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. I think I'm going to try to pass this on. I don't think it's that old. And because it's in a squeezy tube, I don't think that... Ooh, that's kind of gross on the top. It's like dried up on the top. But nothing on the inside has been compromised. So I think I'm going to try to... just toss it, Michelle says. It's like oozing out of the top. I don't know. It's kind of freaking me out. I'm going to get rid of it. It's freaking me out. I don't want to pass anything along that's going to be yucky. Rome says, OMG, first time I can see your video live. My fiance loves watching you. I do as well with her. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, happy to have you here. Go back up to the top. Okay, Kat Von D. Alchemist, I'm definitely keeping. I love this. My favorite way to use this, if you didn't see my video on this, my favorite way to use this is on the lips. It is lip safe, and I put it over top of lipsticks, and it gives my lips like a holographic look, and it's really cool. So I'm definitely keeping that. I really like that a lot. Another one that I'm definitely keeping is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. These are wonderful. This is in Be My Highlight. They're pretty fab. I mean, they're starting to get some hype on YouTube, and for good reason. They're a little more subtle. They're not quite as poppy. So see how it's not like super shiny? It's just got a nice little subtle shine to it, which is really nice, because previously the only highlights that I found kind of like this were the Hourglass ones. The tone isn't the same as the Hourglass, but the amount of shine is very, very nice. So definitely going to keep that. I really like that a lot. Another ColourPop bronzer that it's called Skinny Dip. I never use it. I'm going to try to pass that along to somebody. I thought they discontinued the Essence ones. I don't think so. I think that they're still out. That would make me sad if they did. Oh, Andrea's here. Hi, Andrea. How are you? Andrea and I have been chatting on Facebook a lot lately. All right, the other vintage. I just reviewed this in my Boxy Charm this past week. This is going to get passed along. I'm never going to use it. Steph says, these trolls got to go to church. I agree with you, Steph. I'm with you. Another thing I'm going to pass along is the Winky Lux Diamond Powder. I'm just never going to reach for it. It's another more subtle highlight. It's very cute and sweet, but I'm going to pass it along to someone that can give it a better home. All right, Lorac Perfectly Lit. This is very, very old because it's a powder product. It doesn't smell bad. It's very old, though. Really old. It's probably as old as the whatchamacallit that I threw away. The Chocolate Soleil. It's really old. I'm going to keep this just because it's either throw away or keep. I'm not going to pass this on because it's so old. Brick says get rid of it. All right, I'm going to get rid of it. I'm never going to reach for this thing. And it's really old. And it's tiny. It was like a sample size. This is something I'm definitely keeping. This is Becca's Opal in a little baby size. And I really like Becca's Opal. If you can get the little, like the sampler kits from Becca, they're definitely worth it. Because how much highlighter does a girl really need? Really and truly. So definitely recommend the little ones if you can find the little Becca ones. At like holiday time, a lot of times they'll have these kinds of things. All right. This is very old. This is Everyday Minerals Illuminator X. It is a powder product. It's very old. I am going to try to pass it. Excuse me. I am going to try to pass it along to see if anybody wants it, knowing that it's very old. But it is very nice. It's a nice subtle highlighter. I don't even know if Everyday Minerals is still around. We talked about this, I think, last week. I don't know if they're still around, but I did really like that. Okay, another one of these. This is Earthy Blush. Oh, this is the Kevin Aquan. Oh no, this is Burberry. I got this in a kit. It smells really good. I actually really like this Burberry. This is a nice contour shade for my skin tone. I really like it a lot. This is it says light glow, but it doesn't have any glow to it. It's definitely matte, and I really like this a lot. Definitely keeping that. But it's been buried for so long, I haven't had a chance to look at it. All right, Makeup Geek highlighters, definitely keeping these. I really like the Makeup Geek highlighters. Just a preview, they're going to be in my monthly favorites that I have to edit. That should be the next video up. Tomorrow there is What the K is coming up tomorrow. That's the my new K beauty series, and then early next week should be my monthly favorites for February, but these are in it. I got the Midnight Sun, which is a little bit deep for me, but it's a nice blush topper. And then I got Luster. I really like Luster for my skin tone, and I really like Lit. Lit's my fave. It's so pretty. I love it. I love it. Makeup Geek just nails it. I love Makeup Geek. Do I need all these highlighters? No. Do I want these highlighters? Yes. Mary Luminizer. This is a no-brainer. Mary Lou is definitely being kept. She's probably my favorite. I have sentimental attachment for, V says, Lit forever, yes. And Eunice says, Luster's so pretty, yes. But Mary Lou is probably, I love her. Okay, I just had to take a minute just to love on Mary Lou. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, this is something that did not work for me. It's relatively new. I meant to do a review on this and I never did. This is the Sculpt and Highlight Duo by NYX. I think this is just too dark for me. It did not look good on me. So I'm going to try to pass that along. Even though it does have doe foot applicators, I'll just let the person know I did use it once. But it's not that old, so I'm thinking somebody might still want this. So I'm going to go ahead and try to pass that along. Another little Becca highlight. This one is in Rose Gold. Love these. Love these. What the K, yeah. And it's got little asterisks, so it could be like what the heck or something else. So, I don't know. I don't know. Fallen says, I love this channel. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, this is very nice. I love this shade, the rose gold one. Let me swatch that one for you because it's just so pretty. And it doesn't look quite as poppy as some of the other Becca highlighters. It's very nice. Essence highlighters discontinued. Are you kidding me? That's not a very smart move of Essence. Not smart at all. And am I the only one who loves Mary Lou but is not wowed by it? Monica, I don't know. I don't know. Does it have to do with skin tone? I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, this is one I'm going to have to throw away. This is Cindy Luminizer. This has been broken forever, and I've never pressed it, and I don't like it. I could repress it and give it away, but it's just, it's very subtle for the glow of it, and I don't really like the tone on my skin tone. I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm going to be done with it and just get rid of it. What is the most blinding drugstore highlighter? I don't know. Drugstore price, I would say go for the ColourPop ones if you want something that's really blinding for drugstore price. This is one, I think I used this once. This is the NYX Sunkissed. I didn't like the way that this looked. It was just kind of a weird formula, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that and pass that along. Did you get the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Glow? No, I did not get the Nicole Guerrero kit, the Glow kit, because I don't need any more highlights in my life right now. I just don't need them in my life. So I didn't get it. What did you want me to swatch, hon? What did I just get rid of? I don't even remember what I had. Oh, the Cindy Lou. I can try to swatch Cindy Lou. She's kind of a mess. My daughter's downstairs playing the recorder. Hopefully it's not. See, it's just, There's scandal with Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole? I didn't know that. I didn't know there was any scandal. I don't watch those drama channels, except for Sanders occasionally. But this Temp 2, I actually really, really like this a lot. I got this in a subscription box, and I really love it. I really love it. Oh no, she's got low battery. Hopefully it doesn't die on me. Oh, I don't think it will though. I think I'll be all right. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I got 10 minutes. I think it'll be all right. Palettes arrive. Oh, the palette's arriving broken. I did see a palette arriving broken, but that's not Nicole's fault. That has nothing to do with Nicole. So that's Sephora's fault. What's Sephora doing? What's going on with that? That's weird. Weird. Okay, but anyway, I really like this Temp 2 bronzer. I used it as a contour, and it actually worked really well for contour. I was surprised. This one is in the shade Shimmer Bronzer. Did I use it for contour? Now I'm thinking I didn't use it for contour, because that was shimmer. I wouldn't use it for contour. No, I did not use it for contour. I used it as a bronzer. I used it like kind of like a blush, and it's really pretty. Sorry about that. Misspoke. I misspoke. This I'm definitely keeping. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Volume 2 Contour Book. Really like this a lot. The sculpting powder tends to look a little muddy on me for a contour, but I love these eyeshadow shades. If you can find this on discount, I definitely recommend it. Catherine says, doesn't the Temp 2 have a machine? Yes, but you don't have to use the machine. This was from Sochua. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial. I'm going to see if anybody wants the rest of this sample, because I do have the full size now, so I'm going to go ahead and pass that along. It's very, very nice. These are the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour Palettes. I got these with the intention of reviewing and never did, and now they're old, so I'm going to go ahead and pass these along. So sad. Such a waste of money. Unless someone else enjoys them. This one is fabulous. This is one of my favorite contour palettes of all time, the Smashbox Contour Kit, but like I said earlier, it is a dupe for the Wet n Wild, so, except for this one does last longer on my skin, but it's a very, very nice palette. I don't like a whole lot from Smashbox, but they really nailed it with this contour palette. So definitely keeping that. Another thing I'm definitely keeping is the Anastasia Contour Kit. I don't know what's up with this. I don't know why that's happening. Is that happening to anyone else's Anastasia Contour Kit where like the plastic's coming up like this? I don't even know, but I use this all the time. This is my shade right here. This is the one. The e.l.f. palette, yes. The e.l.f. Contour Kit and the Smashbox are dupes. I do have a video way back that shows the swatches that they're dupes, but they're dupes, and then you get an extra shade in the Wet n Wild. Not Wet n Wild. Did I say Wet n Wild? Not Wet n Wild. Why am I saying Wet n Wild? e.l.f. Contour Kit. Did I say Wet n Wild? e.l.f. Contour Kit. But anyway, Anastasia, this shade is money. But I really like these for under eye setting. So these are really nice. e.l.f. Yes, thank you, Catherine. Really very good, but I don't like what's happening here. I don't know why that's doing that. Okay, so we're almost done. This came with the Pat McGrath with the highlighter. And this is the cream version of it. I honestly don't reach for this one. There's like a balm here. I don't reach for this. So I'm actually going to pass this along, even though I really like the powder. I'm going to pass the stick along to someone that I know will use it. The Ofra Blush Strips, definitely, Blush Stripes, I'm definitely keeping these. This is probably my favorite Ofra highlighter of all time. It is my favorite Ofra highlighter of all time. It's super fab. Keeping that. Another thing I'm keeping, I got this actually at, not Wegmans. Where did I get this? Whole Foods, I think. Did I get this at Whole Foods? I think I did. I either got this at Whole Foods or on Hotlook. I can't remember. But they sell this at Whole Foods. This is a fantastic highlighting palette. This blush is like a highlighty blush, so you don't need to use. It's kind of like, reminds me of like the Becca, the way that they're like blushes, but they've got highlight in them. Really, really nice. I love this shade too. I love mixing them and kind of going all over the place. It's really, really nice. So if you happen to run into this, I definitely recommend it. Another thing I am going to declutter is the City Color Contour Effects. When I first got this, I really, really liked it, but girlfriend is just, or boyfriend, it's just too pigmented. It's too pigmented. I can't work with it. It's too hard to work with. All right, Bobbi Brown. This is one that has been sitting in my collection forever that I haven't decluttered because it was so expensive. But I never use it. Yeah, Mineral Fusion. Thank you, Jess. So that one that I was talking about that's at Whole Foods is Mineral Fusion, is the name of the brand. But this one I haven't decluttered. It looks terrible on my skin tone. It would look so much better on some of the deeper skin tone, so I'm going to pass this along. It was just so expensive. This is another thing I'm going to pass along. This is the Golden Soleil Baked Bronzer by J-Cat Beauty. Again, it's just too deep for my skin tone. I can't handle it. I can't do it. Paula's Choice. I really love this palette. Really love this palette. I'm about to do a sponsored video with Paula's Choice makeup and skincare. I just accepted it, so look for more Paula's Choice makeup on my channel in March. I'm not sure when the video is going to go live. They haven't sent me anything yet. But this palette is fabulous. When I got this, where did I get this? I get this off Haute look. I can't remember where I got it, but it's amazing. I really like it, and I love Paula's Choice as a brand. That's why I love to do sponsor video for them, because it's like I get products for them, and I love Paula's Choice, and I get to share them with you guys because it's a brand that I just really love. So very excited to be bringing that to you soon. But anyway, this palette is fabulous. Definitely keeping that. All right, this Julep highlighter, I really like this a lot, but honestly, I know I'm not going to use it very often. I got this in my Julep Maven subscription box one month, and it's very nice, but I know I'm never going to use it. It's too similar to other things I own, so I'm going to declutter that. Man, we're doing good. Okay, Jouer. This I haven't hardly used. I want to give it more of a shot. I do believe Paula's Choice is cruelty-free. I love Julep makeup too. They have some really good stuff, Julep, for makeup. I haven't hardly used this. It's got buried, so I'm definitely keeping that by Jouer. This is something I'm going to pass along. I do like the blush in here, but I don't like anything else. The highlight and the contour just don't work for me. The highlight is too, it blends away, and the bronzer doesn't look good on me, but I do like the blush, but I'm just going to pass it on. I have too much stuff that looks similar. I don't need that. I don't need it in my life. One thing, oh, we only got 5 things left, 5 things left. So the Anastasia Glow Kit in Gleam, I'm definitely keeping this. I absolutely love this. They nailed this formula. Anastasia is slowly becoming one of my favorite brands. Look, oh, Latina says, we've always wanted to know, what are you able to read all these comments after the live feed? No, I'm not, unfortunately. I'm not able to. So if I missed something that you want me to see, definitely come back on the replay and leave it in the comments below, and then I'll see it. But yes, the Anastasia Glow Kits, I heard the holiday one wasn't great, but this one was fantastic. I love this. It is definitely being kept. Another thing being kept is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. It doesn't last a super long time on my skin, but I really love this. I really love this. It's super fab. And then 2 more things. I have the Milk highlighter. I haven't used this enough. I want to use it more, so I'm going to keep that. And the Dandelion Shy Beam, I'm going to keep for my benefit review. It's very subtle, like a brightening highlight. It's not like a shimmery highlight. Let me swatch it for you so you can see. See if I can find a place that doesn't have any glow on it right now. The side of my arm is where it's going to go. Right here. See how it's just brightening? There's no shine to it. So if you want a brightening highlight, this is very nice for a cream highlight. But if you want something glowy, this is not for you. They do have a glowier one. The Dandelion one is a little glowier, but this one is matte. So I'm gonna keep both of these, and that's it. That's it. That's it. Okay, so you guys ready to see the boxes? Can you do a full face of makeup tutorial? Oh, I'm not very good at tutorials. I like demos. Demos save me from having to take responsibility for my terrible makeup looks and when I make mistakes. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not like that good at it, you know? Like, I'm okay, but I don't know if it would be good enough. That's why I like the demos, because I can hide behind that it's just a demo when I mess up. So anyway, so these are the ones that I'm throwing away. This is the only trash, and the reason why they're trash is because they are not of good quality, or they're old, or they're just not good. I don't think that they're worthy of being given to anyone. Oh, Lupe. Oh, Denise is here. Hi, Denise. Okay, so this is my box of passing along. So it's full. Passing along. And then this is my box of keep. And it's full too. Oh no, my shaded light! Ah! So I decluttered about half of my highlight and bronzer collection. I'm proud of myself. I feel like I did good. I did better than I thought I would. So I'm very happy with me. I think I did good. And then we'll talk to some of like my Facebook moderators, my Facebook admins and the moderators on chat, and Carla and my neighbors and my family is where all of that's going to go. Anything left, I will look for a women's shelter that takes used makeup, or I'll look for the one that Taylor uses and donate it there. So they will go to good homes, all of that stuff. And it's 59 minutes. We're like right on. Andrea says, nail polish, girlfriend. I'm never decluttering my nail polish. It's never going to happen. Never gonna happen. I love it too much. I'll keep them for 10 years. What I do with my nail polish, how I declutter it is when I use it and it doesn't seem good, I just throw it in the trash. But I'm probably never going to declutter my nail polish ever. So Julie says, I would love to be your neighbor. Thank you. I don't know if I'm ready for eyeshadows. I don't know if I can handle eyeshadow declutter. Oh, I don't know if I can do it. Oh, I don't know what we're going to declutter next. I have a drawer that's got brow products and mascaras and stuff. We could probably declutter that. Single eyeshadows. You know what? I could probably declutter my single eyeshadows. That's tough. That just thinking about that makes me a little sick in my stomach to declutter that stuff. And I never use them. But I've said, I don't know what's wrong with me. I did lipsticks. I did lip glosses. I could do my eye pencils. Look at this. You know how often I use an eye pencil? Like once a week, maybe, I use an eye pencil. I don't use lip pencils that much either, but who needs it? Why does this all exist? Why? I don't know. That's a good idea. Maybe we'll do eye pencils next week. We'll do something. So pencils is a good idea. All right, my friends, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. Skincare declutter. I have enough skincare to declutter. The skincare that I have, I try to use it up and throw it away that way. I try not to open too much skincare at a time. But, oh no, 5 minutes, 5% left battery. So maybe we'll do eye pencils and we'll start on single eyeshadows next week. I hope you guys are enjoying these declutters. I really appreciate you being here to help me with it. It makes it a lot easier. Fallon says, what days do you post? Every day, except for Saturdays. But the review content kind of goes, it's kind of sporadic through the week, but every day except for Saturdays, I post something. So, but anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you in a video soon. Tomorrow, What the K should be going up, and then sometime this week we'll do monthly favorites, and then I should have a rapid review coming up this week. So, all right, my friends, mad love. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I will see you soon.